Hey everyone, Kimberly here, and welcome to Focus. So in this discussion, we've already gone through the shifts that you want to see occurring in every one of the areas of your life. You've gone through what's working and what's not working, and half of the year is over, and now it's time to decide what are you going to focus on for the second half of the year so that you can achieve what you want to achieve in all the areas of your life that we've been talking about. So we're going to start with physiology. This next half of the year, are you going to focus on going to a nutritionist to find out what supplements you should be taking because of the diet that you have? Are you going to go to the doctor to get that thing checked out? Are you going to join a gym? You're going to get a personal trainer? Are you going to take a cooking class? Are you going to get a personal chef? Like, what are you going to do for your physiology? What are you going to focus on your physiology second half of this year? Psychology. What are you going to focus on in psychology to make yourself feel better, feel more alive, feel more excited about life for the rest of this year? You have 6 more months of this year. What are you going to do for yourself to boost your confidence, to boost your persuasion, to boost your trust in yourself, to boost your level of happiness? Are you going to read books? Are you going to watch YouTube videos? Are you going to take courses? Are you going to hire someone, a coach or a therapist? What are you going to do for your psychology for the rest of this year to set yourself up for having a very good second half of the year? People, what are you going to focus on for the rest of this year with the people in your life? How are you going to enhance your relationships? How are you going to give yourself the type of interactions that you want to have with the people in your life? Again, are you going to read books on how to talk to people, how to influence people, how to have a better marriage, be a better parent? Um, I don't know. There's plenty of little teeny tiny things that we wanted to shift, or maybe you had big things that you wanted to shift. So which of those things that you wanted to shift where people are involved are you going to focus on for the rest of this year? Projects. Of all the projects that you have that are ongoing, that you haven't started yet, of all the things that you want to shift, what are you going to focus on where your projects are concerned? Only truly if it's in your heart to even deal with that project. So maybe you now decide you're going to not focus on that project. That's still focusing, right? That's still choosing a point of reference. So anyway, projects and your purpose to feel more alive and purposeful and meaningful. You have a list of things you want to shift. What are you going to focus on that list of what you want to shift where your purpose is concerned? And let me just say that you matter. Everything about you matters. You being happy matters. You being healthy matters. You having good relationship matters. You showing up in the world as your best self matters. You going to bed at night and being okay with yourself matters. You matter. And no matter what you want to do with what makes you feel purposeful, you deserve to focus on it because you matter. So I give you permission to put your focus on your own feeling of purposefulness, your own feeling of meaning, your own feeling of fulfillment. I give you permission to spend time, to book time on the calendar to work on this. Because this, my friend, is the key. When people don't have focus, they lose. Sorry, when people don't have purpose, don't feel purposeful, they lose their will to live. I mean, that's like the catastrophic thinking point of it. But, depression, and losing the will to live and just staying home and burying your head in the sand and burying yourself on the sofa and not interacting with people and not going after the things that you want to go after. This is all purpose. So even if you make a teeny tiny shift in this area to give yourself a little boost, maybe you already feel super purposeful. Maybe you feel like you have 97,000 different things you're taking care of and you feel like that's your purpose. That's your to-do list. That's not your purpose. That's not your meaningful pursuits. That's not your sense of fulfillment, right? So what are you going to focus on to give yourself that aliveness, that feeling of the day, that feeling of yourself as belonging in this world and feeling of yourself that you matter? What are you going to focus on? I didn't know I was going to go there. Alrighty, there you go. Journal on all of this. Focus on the things that you want to shift is your focus for today.